Now that you know.
All right, we're going to go to the upper room now. So this is the upper room. Every Friday at noon and every Sunday morning at 9, people will gather up here, usually somewhere around 80 to 90 people coming off the streets, out of shelters, out of recovery houses, people that we've ministered to through the week. And this is a time where the gospel is shared with people. So we have different ministers, different pastors that will come and they share from the upper room before we have our hot meal downstairs. This is Isaac, and Isaac, say hi, we're doing a video tour. Hello. And Isaac is a volunteer here. He's committed, and he's one of about 30 or 35 volunteers that we have that come in and help us keep things moving, and Isaac helps with showers. So come on over here, April, we'll show the shower that we got. Probably about 4 years ago or so we had this shower built, and I'd say, I don't know, about 7 to a dozen people a day can get cleaned up that are homeless or don't have access to water. Sometimes we've had people whose water's been shut off at their house, and they'll be able to come here and get cleaned up. And it's good to be clean. Good for them, good for us, good for everybody. This is backup food storage for food pantry, so this is just where we store some more food. And then we have some seasonal items that we store up here. So this is just a storage room. Now, Sunday morning at 9 o'clock after service, or Friday at noon after chapel, everybody heads down these stairs. So let's go. Be careful, April.
Ooh, there's the hands.
Yeah. The high five, the high 10 hands. So a line will form down these stairs, and people will go right outside this door, and the kitchen is right over here. So they go out the door, and then they get served a plate right there, and we'll have tables set up downstairs that can seat about 100 people. But I'm going to take you down to the dungeon real quick, so we're not going to go back out this door. Let's head on down to the dungeon. Okay, so let me show you how this kind of works. The flow of traffic, you might say. This door right up here, it goes to Kentucky Street, so stuff gets donated, it can get set by the door, and then it comes down right here. So you can see things have been being donated, and they come and they get stacked here, and then they'll go onto this freight elevator. So this is a hand-operated freight elevator. You can see the bottom of the freight elevator right here. So it's been hauled up to the main floor. So stuff goes up on the elevator, and then it'll go out a door to the blue curtained sorting area. And then it goes from that sorting area all the way to the other room where we were, where clothes were being hung up and knickknacks and things like that. If there's no room there, it comes back down here, and it'll get stored in these bins. So you can see we've got women's winter. So all of these bags of clothes are women's winter clothing that we know is good clothing. It's been sorted, and we can just grab a bag of it and take it right up there and hang it up. Or boys' summer or whatever. So that's kind of how these bins are arranged. We also have all of our linens and everything. We've got some people that come down here and they do such a great job of just keeping our linens and our towels and washcloths sorted so that we can give them to people quickly. And that's really been a blessing. We also give away a lot of hygiene kits. That's another thing that we have a couple of churches that make hygiene kits for us. In fact, as of today, I don't know how it'll be when you see this video, but we've been looking for a church to do baby kits. We have churches that do men's hygiene kits, women's hygiene kits, and family hygiene kits, but we think there's a need for a baby kit, which would have baby stuff. And don't ask me specifically what that'd be, but most people would know. All right, let's go ahead on up. We'll go back to my office for a minute. Huh? Are you? Oh, okay. Hi. Sorry? Ball Fridley.
Ball.
Paul. Oh, we have a meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. If you can give me just a moment, we're
Sure,
wrapping
no
something up.
problem.
Why don't you come sit down right here? The part of Watered Gardens that you didn't see is the part that's really kind of housed in a database, and it's an important part of what we do. There are basically three arms to our ministry. One is meeting the needs of people who have houses. Okay, they've got a place to live. Maybe they're just barely squeaking by, and they need a refrigerator, or they need a couch, they need a bed, they need some material items. So that's one arm of what we do in meeting material needs in the community. Another arm is meeting the needs of the homeless. Probably about 20% of what we do deals with homeless people, helping them with a shower, a backpack, a hygiene kit. Maybe it's a hot meal or a cup of coffee, so those types of things. The third arm is meeting service needs in the community. So we have a database of individuals, Christians throughout the community that have said, you know what, I can help mow a lawn, or I can help repair a car, or I can help with some child care issues, or I can help prepare a meal for an elderly person, or whatever it is that a person can do. They fill out a form and it goes into a database, so now we can type in lawn care or moving furniture, and a list of names pop up on our computer screen from people in various churches around the community, and we can coordinate the care that people need in our community using their service, which is really not theirs anyway. It's God's. But He gives each and every one of us a gift and a skill, and He intends us to use that to help bless other people. And in that, when we bless people, when we give of ourselves to folks who are in greater need than ourselves, we truly receive the promise that's in Isaiah 58, that we are like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters never fail. That's God's promise to His people when we give of ourselves to others in need. And we've experienced it. I hope as you watch this video and think about maybe being a part of Watered Gardens in some way, that you'll experience it as well. Our passion is twofold. Not only is it to see the poor ministered to and the lost won and saved to Jesus Christ, but also that the church, the local church, that Christians in our community would no longer feel stagnant, that they wouldn't have that question, what can I do to be a part? But Watered Gardens is here with this purpose, to serve the church in its mission to help the poor in Jesus' name. Thanks for watching. Bless you.